you're viewing this, hey, welcome back to my channel. I'm Crystal and this is In My Own World Tarot. And this is the first reading for the 7 days of healing. I decided to do 7 days of healing because, as we know, there's a good big holiday coming up in the next 7 days, which would be the Christmas. And so there's a lot of people who don't celebrate, a lot of people dealing with seasonal depression, things of that nature. So what we're going to do on this channel, we're going to do 7 days of healing. And the 7 days of healing is going to be a collective energy. We're going to go Aries to Pisces. And every day we'll have a theme. The theme of today will be the messages that you need from the archangels, which is actually going to help me get deeper into learning the different archangels, and also what messages that they have for you and which archangel is looking out for you in regards to your heavy zodiac placement. All right. And today we're going to tap into our archangel messages, and we're going to tap into our past life messages. If you're new to my channel, please don't forget to like and subscribe. If you're returning, thank you so much for returning your love and support. I also pray before each and every one of my readings, so that way my energy is protected, your energy is protected as well. Hopefully I don't cuss. We just going to see how it goes because I'm tired of putting money in the swear jar. Also, if you don't want to listen to the reading in its entirety, which I encourage you to do, the timestamps will be in the comment section below the video. If the timestamps are not there, feel free to put the timestamps there yourself. If you don't want to do that, just keep checking back and refreshing, and eventually the timestamps will be there. I don't know what else to tell you. All right, so we're going to go ahead and get into the reading for the first reading of the 7 days of healing, okay? Like I said, we're going to use past life deck, and we're using our archangel deck. Put the books over here. How about I don't set my thing on fire? Thanks. Turn this way. Turn this. All right. Sorry. Bloopers. All right. Great God in heaven, archangels, thank you so much for tapping into the energy and allowing me to relay these messages to the collective, Aries to Pisces. Any messages that they're needing, any guidance that they're seeking today, please allow me to relay these messages to them as accurately and clearly as possible. Please protect my energy during this reading, protect their energy as well. And please continue to bless our lives with peace, abundance, prosperity, and protection. Thank you, amen, and ashe. All right. So this is going to be a learning together. I don't know too much about the archangels, but I was really guided to get an archangel oracle deck because I didn't really like wanting to tap into them, because when you talk about the archangels, you're also talking about numerology and synchronicities that we see all the time, because that's how they send messages, is through that. So when we're seeing the 111s, the 11, the 12, that's coming through, that's archangel messages. I really wanted to tap into that for you all. All right. So let's see, what are the archangel messages for Aries? Well, we're going to do the past life and archangel messages for each zodiac, Aries to Pisces. All right. So what are the past life messages for Aries that they need to know at this time? Communal living. So a lot of you have a past life to where you lived in a group, amongst a group of people, to where you felt as though you may have been the black sheep, but you always stood out within a group of people. So you're bringing that into your current lifetime. And with bringing that into your current lifetime, so let's see what that means for you in this current lifetime. It means that in your current lifetime, you may feel troubled by the concept of money, individual earning, savings, and bills. You may feel unsupported because your soul is accustomed to having a community support system. So what they want you to realize, Aries, in this lifetime is that you really have to stand on your authenticity. You really have to stand on that not everyone is going to accept you, but you got to keep moving forward anyway. Okay, is what they need you to realize in this lifetime. What are the messages for the archangels for Aries? Messages from the archangels for Aries. Messages from the archangels for Aries. you guys got two. So Aries, you got Archangel Jophiel, which is act with wisdom. Use information for your highest good. Okay? So they want you to make sure you're standing in your integrity. You also have Archangel Lavender. Prepare for soul healing. Forgive and release everyone. Ooh. So that's your message from your Archangel. So that's, let me put it closer so you can see if you're looking at the camera, if you're actually looking at the video. That's how you spell Jophiel, just in case I'm mispronouncing it. Okay? And you have Archangel Lavender. All right. Let's move forward. Moving on to not so easy to. It's definitely not easy to do, but you're being guided to do so. Let me tell you something. Healing or moving forward is not always going to be the easy thing to do. And that's what we need to realize as human beings, spiritual beings having a human experience. And that's where a lot of us get stuck and we get stagnated because we think about the journey. Oh, it's going to be so hard. It's going to be so hard. You keep thinking about the burden of moving forward. You're never going to go forward. It is going to be hard. Some of the points in the journey, in the process, are going to absolutely suck. You're going to cry. You're going to want to shout. You're going to revert back. You might revert back to your old ways from time to time. But the point is that you begin. And stop thinking about how hard it's going to be and start thinking that at least I'm going to get started. At least get started. Nobody said it was going to be easy. Oh, it's definitely not. It's going to suck. Sometimes it's going to suck. Sometimes you're not going to want to do it. Sometimes you're not going to want to be in your highest vibration. You're not. I would be a fool to say, oh, just get started. It's going to be easy. You're going to love it here. You will eventually. But at first, you're going to be like, and excuse my language, you're going to be like, fuck this shit. Like, for real. If I'm keeping it a stack, it ain't no. It took me a long time to really live in my highest vibration, to really start looking at seeing both perspectives of all situations. It took me a long time to let that resentment go, to let that pain go. It takes a lot. It takes a lot of repetitiveness. It takes a lot of consistency. It takes a lot of perseverance. It takes a lot of not wanting to go backwards. But you got to be dedicated to going forward. And sometimes being dedicated to something, it seems hard, but it's not. But at first, you're going to be like, man, forget this. I ain't doing this no more. And as soon as you give up, you lose. So there's that. So Taurus, what are the past life messages for Taurus? Past life messages for Taurus. That's like me doing this. I could do whatever, do what the trend is right now, but that's not what I don't feel like I'm being called to do what your ex is thinking about and who wants to do the nasty with you. I'm not being called to do that, so I'm not going to do that. I'm not following the trend, because me following the trend, meaning that is I want a desired outcome, and that's me having an expectation. That's not what I'm being called to do, so I'm not going to do that. So you guys got angels, spirituality, and religion are your past life messages here for you, Taurus. Okay, so let's see. How does this affect you in this lifetime? So it says here that you may have functioned as an angel during your time in heaven. So a lot of you are earth angels here, which is rightfully so, because you are heavy of the earth element, Venusian energy. You helped guide and healed your loved ones. Angels do for you. Now, alrighty, so what's this I'm reading? Dang, listen, this is crazy. Okay, in addition, Archangels Michael, the angel of courage, strength, and protection, Raphael, the angel of physical and emotional healing, and Raziel, the angels of God's secrets and mysteries, will help anyone who calls upon them. Like all archangels, they're unlimited and non-denominational. They can be for everyone. So a lot of you are actually like, I don't want to say fallen angels, but it's like you're here again. A lot of you Tauruses are here again. Okay. So let's see. What is the Archangel message for Taurus? What is the Archangel message for Taurus? And see, that's the thing. On my channel, what I want to stray away from. Yes, I'll still do readings for whatever it is that you need to know, whatever comes out. I'm still going to do that on this channel. But my whole thing is that don't always expect that. Because if you're always waiting to see what's going to happen next, you're never going to, it's like you're living in the future and not in the present. And you're not healing. You're not healing. Expectation is a form of like, it can build paranoia. And then you're going to miss the present. You need to stay in the present. In order to heal, you got to recognize the present. And you guys got Archangel Dormrika. Hone your psychic ability, see through illusion. A lot of you Tauruses are heavy like earth angels. Have gifts that you haven't tapped into yet. And they want you to really start tapping into it and trust that you're being divinely guided to do so. All right. Moving forward to Gemini. Let's see. What is going on with Gemini? Sun, moon, rising. What is the past life message for Gemini? And I'm not here, and I'm also not here. I had a whole talk with myself this morning. I'm not here to change anybody's perspective, anybody's view, or anybody's journey. I'm just here to give the messages that I feel and that I've been guided to do. But I'm not trying to change your mind. You do what you want to do. Do as you so please, okay? Trust and faith. Trees. So you have a heavy connection with nature, Gemini. All right? And trust that you're being guided in the right direction. So let's see. What does trees say? I'm going to read this for you. Now, trees says, this card indicates that you have a special relationship to trees. In ancient times, particularly in Celtic and Eastern European cultures, trees were considered sacred. Ooh. The Druids looked to oak trees for prophetic information. And ancient healers used tree ingredients such as willow bark for medicine. A lot of you are kitchen witches. And I mean that in the best way possible. You may make spiritual baths for people or for yourself, or even as though you may be a cook of some sort, but it's like you don't cook with recipe. Now, your connection to trees may have been spiritual, including the ability to receive messages for them. In some cases, these seemingly non-sentient trees are animated by real souls known as tree people, okay? You may even been a tree person or a tree deva in this life or a prior lifetime. This card asks you to spend more time connecting with trees for healing, knowledge, and inner peace. Go outside, Gemini. Open your windows. I know where some of you are, it's cold, but some of you really need to get outside. Drive with the window down. Get some air in your face, Gemini. Hey. Let's see. What is the Archangel message for Gemini? What is the Archangel message for Gemini? Hello, a journey for passion. Hey, Tony. That's Tony. Voodoo Ninja. Hello. Archangel Mallory, remember who you are. Take action when you're ready. So Gemini, remember who you are. Take action when you're ready. That means being on your own timing and not feeling like you're being rushed. Not going with the trends. Gemini, why would you be going with a trend anyway? You are the trend. You're the different person. Do it differently. And do it when you're ready. When you feel the urge to go, go. When you feel the urge to rest, rest. But you got to do it in your own time, not when somebody else tell you. Basically, this is saying follow your own intuition. And ain't nobody going to do it like you. They can't do it like you. And stop worrying about what other people are doing because they got nothing to do with you, is what this is saying, Gemini. All right. Moving forward to Cancer. Let's see. What is the past life message for Cancer? Sun, moon, rising, and Venus. What is the past life message for Cancer, Sun, moon, rising, and Venus? You guys got forgiveness, karmic relationship, food and hunger. Cancer, you got a past life thing that you're still holding on to resentment from somebody you overgave to. You overgave to, and this keeping you stuck in a cycle because you don't want to move forward because you feel like somebody's going to use you. Like you may be like, you're somebody who gives your last to people, and this is coming from you in a past lifetime, and you may be taking that into this lifetime. Okay. You got to get ready for work. Have a great day. Have a good day. Jamie, thank you so much for tuning in. I appreciate you. All right. So let's see. What is the Archangel message for Cancer? Archangel message for Cancer. Let's see. Oh, this is going to be a tongue twister for me. I want to see what the book says about this. Seraphim, Seraphel, tune into the divine will, open to higher illumination. They want you to start seeing things for what they truly are. So this Archangel is taking the rose-colored glasses off you. They really want you to really look at the situation for what it is. Stop saying, oh, well, this person was going through this, so they did me like that, and it's okay. No, this is the eye opener. I'm getting eye opener from this Archangel. So this is the one that's opening your eyes. Ain't no illusion, nothing. Forgive them and move on. Forgiveness does not mean stay. Forgiveness means I recognize it. I recognize what you did. I forgive you, but I also release you is what you need to do here, Cancer. And this is trying to help you to see that. All right? Right. Moving on to Leo. Let's see. What is the past life message for Leo? Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Past life messages for Leo. You gonna check it? Past life messages for Leo. Let's see. Yes, the link. Yes, also in the description box, there is a link to book a reading. There's also a link if you need any type of mental health assistance. It's a hotline that I found. There's also a link to one of my clients who's actually a licensed counselor as well. So if you actually need something deeper than a tarot reading, because what tarot reading is a divination. It's to tell you what's to come, things that you possibly don't see, and things that you possibly have trauma dealing with. But then actually you have to also take the process of wanting to heal the trauma too. So there's a link below for all of that information below. Okay? Not just for book a reading with me, but like I said on this channel, my focus is seriously healing messages and ways to get, if I can be of any type of assistance on your journey, I'll be able to provide the tool. Not saying that I'm the know-all and I know everything, but I'm going to do my best as the vessel and as me accepting the gifts that I have to help others. This is what I'm going to do. Okay? So let's see. Leo. What's going on with Leo? So Leo, you guys got ships is your past life message. Okay. What does that mean for the Leo ships? Past life message. Okay, so for Leo, past life messages of ships, it says, your prior lifetimes. Oh, thank you so much. Thank you. Your prior lifetime spent on ships brings this card to you today as a former sailor, crew member, or ship passenger. I can read, y'all, I promise. Oh, thank you so much for the super chat. You had experience at sea that have exerted an influence on the situation you're inquiring about. You probably already have a sense of the type of life you had aboard ships. The question now becomes, how have your experience affected your present life? Negative reactions. Oh, some of you deal with PTSD. This is PTSD. So some of you Leos, you have something with PTSD that you need to, some past life trauma or something that happened to you in the past, and it's like You have an issue with trusting because of something you went through before. This could be a relationship, this could be with family, and that's what is harming you and keeping you stuck. Some type of past life trauma. So I guess it was meant for me to tell you that there is a mental health hotline in the description box below. Also, there's a link to a counselor in the description below as well. If you want to go, because I always say, you know, for me, go to the doctor to get diagnosed, go to holistic to get healed. You see what I'm saying? Or you can do it vice versa. You can go to a tarot reading to find out, because a lot of time, you know why a lot of people don't go to counselors? Because the counselors are supposed to give you things. They can't tap into you like a spiritualist can. You see what I'm saying? So like when you come to a tarot reader or a diviner or a priestess or anything like that, you get the reading. Now you know what's holding you. Now you know why you feel stuck. And it could be some type of doubt with depression or something like that. And then go to the counselor and they can give you the tools to help you deal with your depression. And when you're having the triggers, what are the steps you can take? So go to a tarot reading to see what is wrong with me. And then you can go to the counselor like, okay, well, this is what I feel is wrong with me. And it could stem from a past life. And they can give you the tools because they're actually trained. You know, they learn about the mind. That is their skill. These people have studied the mind. So they can help you they can diagnose you, say, oh, it's depression, or it's anxiety, or it's this, or it's that. So use both. If you so please. I'm not telling you what to do. If you so please. But both of them are now provided on this channel. So what are the Archangel messages here? Archangel messages for Leo. Let's see. And the licensed counselor, she's a Gemini as well. She's one of my long-term clients. She's a licensed counselor. All right. All right, this is another tongue twister as well. Yeah, label so they can give you a pill. You don't necessarily have to you don't have to give no. See, and that's the thing, and that's the stigma. But let me get to Leo. Cerebellum, look to the stars, accept keys and codes of stellar wisdom. Okay? So they want you to look to the stars, accept keys and codes of stellar wisdom. That's why I say, you don't necessarily, that's why I say you can go do it vice versa. It depends on how you want to do it. Go to the counselor to get diagnosed. You can go to spirituality to get healed. You see what I'm saying? So you just said to go get a pill. You don't have to necessarily take the medicine. But for every prescription drug out there, there is an herb that is equivalent. But it requires you to do the work and for you to research it and for you to, if you really want to heal and you're really dedicated to the journey of becoming a better person, you're going to do everything in your power and find the resources to do so. Because it's out there. It's out there. All you got to do is be dedicated to your process. Be dedicated to your process. And it's going to take work and effort. It takes work and effort to be dedicated to your process. And that's where a lot of us, we fall short. Because we don't want to do that. But you got it. You got to. All right. Moving on to Virgo. If you're really serious about healing, you're going to do it. Like when we're serious about losing weight, whatever, what do? We get our gallons of water. We exercise every day. We dedicate a daily routine because we're serious about it. We want to see our body change. We want our physical appearance to be perfection and what we deem as perfection, right? So you get dedicated to it. Why not get dedicated to your healing journey? Right? So let's see. Virgo. What is going on with Virgo? Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. What is the past life message for Virgo? Every day, man, it's going to be, when you first get started on that healing journey, it's going to be a struggle because it's like change. It's like change. It's like going from being a meat eater to vegan. That's a struggle because as soon as you smell, you driving down the street, when you're starting to purify and detoxify your body, your senses get higher, right? So it's like you're going to be driving down, as soon as you drive past Burger King, knowing you got the salad in the back, you just came from the store, you're going to want to make that you eat. And it's on sale. You can get 2 for $5 when you just, man, listen, you're going to go through all of that. But you got to be stronger than that. You got to be dedicated to the process. Be dedicated to your process. You dedicated to everything else. Be dedicated to your healing journey. You dedicated to getting this bag. You dedicated to hustling. Okay, be dedicated to the healing journey. So when you do get the bag, that you can refuse and resist the spirit of lust. You can refuse and resist the spirit of wanting to overspend and all that. You can refuse all that. You know, it's rough. Shadow work ain't easy. It is not. Listen, but you got to be dedicated to it. So Virgo, you got communal living as well. Some of you could have Aries in your chart. I believe Aries just got this. So a lot of you are dealing with the comparison of society. Stop comparing yourself to others. You looking at somebody else's paper. They want you to stop, and that's something that could have held you back in the past. Christian, check the oven. Oh, you ain't gonna make eggs? Y'all, he be doing these things. Anyways, but that's something that could have held you back in the past too. Somebody needs to stop comparing themselves to others because it's keeping you stuck. All right. What are the Archangel messages for Virgo? Archangel messages for Virgo. Whoa. You guys got guardian angel. Love yourself unconditionally and ask for help. Love yourself unconditionally and ask for help. So accept who you are and don't be a know-it-all, which is a heavy trait of low vibration of a Virgo. Not saying that you are this low vibration of Virgo, but that is a piece of Mercury, especially if you have heavy mercurial placement that you may deal with. Because you got to remember, with every zodiac or with every planet, there is an upside and there's a downside. There's a positive and then there's a negative. Stop thinking the world is not all peaches and cream. Sometimes it's dirt and mud and sludge. There's two sides. Okay? All right. Moving forward to Libra. What are the past life messages for Libra? You gotta unplug that coffee machine so you don't burn yourself. I've been struggling to quit smoking. That's a struggle within itself. How long you been smoking? You see what I'm saying? That's like it be driving me crazy. And I was thinking this to myself the other day when I see people saying, oh man, I've been single for 6 months. It's time for me to get back out there. Why are you paying attention to the time? That's how you know you haven't healed yet. When you can say, oh, I've been single for 6 months. It's time for me to get back out there. You just put a time limit on your healing. So that just lets me know that you're not finished yet. You're not finished yet. And of course, yes, you have to put yourself back out there to see if the healing you did in isolation worked. But when you put a time limit on the time of your healing, you ain't finished healing yet. And you're not ready yet. And you about to start a whole nother cycle of foolishness. Because now you're like, oh, somebody come get all this healedness. Why can't you just be? Why can't you just be? All right. Just be. And let the right things that are supposed to be attracted to you attract to you. All right. What is it? Virgo, Libra. What's going on with Libra? Past life message for Libra. Male, female. That's the Libra card, balance. You may have an identity crisis, or you need to just be rebalancing yourself out at this time. Let's see. What is the past life message for Libra with male, female? Now, Libra, it says, this card signifies that you've lived most of your lives as a different gender. I just said that. As a different gender. So some of you reincarnated into a whole nother gender. What? For example, you may be living as a female while in most of the previous lifetimes you were a male. What? This is wild. Oh, I get excited. Okay, sorry. In such cases, gender confusion and even health issues are often related to this change of gender over lifetimes. Wow. Because for most of your lifetime, you live as the other sex, you may not feel comfortable in your own skin. Wow. If this is your first lifetime as a woman, you may develop gynecological issues or even experience infertility. If this is your first time as a man, you may not relate to traditional masculine roles. Wow. This card indicates you have to have compassion for yourself and trust that your soul is doing the best it can. Whoa. Remember that your soul is a result of all the past experiences. So a lot of you, and forgive me when I say this, and I do not mean to offend anybody. So like growing up, especially if you were a man, a lot of people would have thought that you may have liked this, were into the same sex because of how you carried yourself. A lot of you could have been raised around women. If you were a girl, you could have more masculine features. You could be very athletic or something like that, or have an athletic build. And a lot of people thought you were attracted to the same sex, and that's not it. It's like people try to put you in a box, and you're dealing with that as an adult. And it's like you may be over exaggerant in your gender just so you can prove a point that you are that person, but you don't need to do that. You don't need to do that. Okay? So let's see. Libra. What is going on with the Libra? The Archangel that is protecting the Libra, or the message from the Archangel. You know what? Also, I'm going to do that later. That's going to be my study for later. I'm going to go through this book and see what the angel number is that's associated with the Archangel. Actually, I want to do it now. So, hold on. Let me pull this card for Libra. I'm going to run and get my phone. And then I'm going to do to see what angel numbers associated with the Archangel. Because that's how they give us the messages, is through angel numbers. All right. You got Archangel Jules, align with the highest, go with the flow. I'm going to show you the card because I don't know how to spell it. Well, I don't know if I'm mispronouncing that. And then you have Archangel Azrael. It's time to let go and prepare for change. That goes with your past life message. So let me go run and get my phone, y'all, real quick. It's only going to take me 2 seconds, right in the next room. I'm going to pull, and I want to see what the angel number is associated with the archangels, because I'm really intrigued. Hold on. Okay, and she's back. All right. So let's see. What is the okay. Archangel, what is her angel number? Let's see. So for 848 is the archangel number for Archangel Joel's. Okay, it's 848. And for Archangel Azrael, this is so interesting, right? Dang. I done stumbled across. Thank you. Thank you, ancestor. Y'all be giving me downloads all the time about what to do. And oh, wow. Archangel Aziel is associated with 666 and 444. Okay? So those are the angel numbers for these archangels. So if you're seeing those numbers, these are the archangels that are talking to you at this time. Man, that's so interesting. Oh, y'all, we done tapped into something deep in this reading. What is happening, right? Okay, Scorpio. Moving on to Scorpio. What is the past life message for Scorpio? Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. This is, I can't lie, this is dope ASF. It is. To me. Scorpio. Let's see what's going on with Scorpio. Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. What is going on with the Scorpio? Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. I like this. When I do the elemental readings later, I can't wait to do them later. Oh, man. Ooh, look, angels. Okay, Scorpio. A lot of you are tapped. A lot of you are tapped in. A lot of you are occultists here. There's an occultist Scorpio I'm talking to. People wanted you to be gay, but I'm not. Yeah. A lot of Libras actually deal with that. You want to know Libras? I noticed that with a lot of people who have like heavy Libra placements. Not just a Libra sun sign, but you could have like a Libra Venus or a Libra rising. Because it's like Libras, they take pride in how they look and everything. So, you know, that's where the term came from metrosexual and stuff, was from somebody who had a heavy Libra placement. So, Scorpio, your archangel that's looking out for you, I'm going to jack up this name, so I'm going to have to show this to y'all. Seraphim Seraphiza. Relax and open up to source. Keep your heart open. Okay, so now we're going to go ahead and look up what is the angel number associated with this archangel to see if you resonate with this. I like this. You know why I like this? Because, and a lot of you may do this. If you don't do this, I hope you start doing this, and I hope this gave you some type of hope. And this is something I'm going to add to the channel, but it's really going to, because a lot of times they say when you see angel numbers, you're supposed to think of what you were thinking about at that time. So if you know the archangel that is represented by that angel number, and then it's going along with what you're thinking about at that time, it's going to help you get more into alignment. You see what I'm saying? Ooh! And have more confidence and trust your intuitive knowing. Come on, spirit! I get so excited. Everybody calm down and relax. Okay, let me stop. All right. Oh, that's dope. That's dope. All right, Sarah. How do I even say that? I got to look up how you say that. Seraphim Seraphiza. I spelled that wrong. Dang, that's going to be so dope, man. Dang. There's so much to learn in spirituality, and there's so many different avenues. Oh, well, this number is different. So the angel number for this angel is 69997. 69997. So if you see that number, that's associated with this archangel. All right, moving forward. Sagittarius, happy birthday, Saggy. And as I'm saying that, it's 11:44 on the clock. Listen, y'all, tell me this reading I hope whoever tunes into this, you really get something out of this and open up your perspective and open up your mind to these healing messages. So let's see. Sagittarius. What is the past life message for Sagittarius? Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Past life messages for Sagittarius. You know what? I prefer home cooked meals it was a whole big thing on me and my son. We went to, for his birthday, we went to the Cheesecake Factory because we just never tried it. But I'll take a mom and pop shop homemade food over them chain restaurants any day, or somebody cooking any day, because it's not nourishing. You know, it's something about it that just don't sit right with me. And like the chain restaurants and stuff no more. I can't resonate it with no more. It don't feel right. I'd rather, mom and pop shop. I'd rather stop at a gas station where I know the old lady cooking in the back and get me something to eat there than going to McDonald's or something like that. So let's see. But Sagittarius, you got karmic relationship, leaving or traveling. So a lot of you are nomads, or you're not really meant. A lot of you could be life path number 7 is what I'm picking up from this real heavy. A lot of you could be feeling as though it's time for you to leave from your hometown or something like that. It's time for you to move on forward. Like, I'm feeling a big move for you. A huge move that's coming for you with this. Let's see. What is your archangel message? What is Sagittarius archangel message here? Sagittarius archangel message. It's like you might keep running into the same type of people, and it's not necessarily the same type of people. Well, it is the same type of people, but it's where you are. It's like, or it could just be like where you're looking. Something like that. You had a bad week off. I mean, we have good days and bad days. Every week ain't gonna be good. Shit gonna happen. Life be lifing. I need to coin that term, because I started saying that a long time ago, and people have been using it all over the place. But life be lifing, man. It really do. You just got to be able to persevere. You got to just be able to be resilient and keep going and cry when you need to cry and say it to yourself like, man, and don't be afraid. It's like we're in a world today, and I think people are getting confused with everybody wants to be in this love and light and positive energy. And this absolutely you should. But it's still okay to say this fucking sucks. Like, don't be afraid to say that. But when you say that this fucking sucks, because at that moment, that situation could, and I know I'm gonna have to put money in a swear jar, but at the moment, yes, the shit fucking it doesn't feel good. But when you say that, that means you're recognizing your emotions. You're giving your emotions, like you're acknowledging your emotions. You're supposed to acknowledge your emotions and feel them, so you know how to overcome them. So you know what your triggers are. Recognize that. You know, everybody's in like, oh, I want to be in my highest vibration. Yes, and by when you're in your highest vibration and you go through a situation that sucks, you can say this sucks, but I know how to overcome it. Now I know if this happens again, and I pray that it doesn't happen again, because being in your highest vibration knows what it's going to teach you how to pray. It's going to teach you how to pray for protection. It's going to teach you how to pray for peace. That's what it gets. Everybody's out there want to be all spiritual and stuff. Being spiritual means that you're stepping into the journey of the unknown. And sometimes shit is going to happen. But when the shit happens, how are you going to deal with it now? You now have the tools to overcome it so you don't put yourself back in that situation. But you also have the tool to be able to recognize and to accept your emotions and to let your emotions be. That doesn't mean you stay in the place of being bitter and resentful. That means you recognize it and you accept it. And it's okay. It's okay to not be okay. Like, that saying is deeper than what a lot of people think. Everybody's like, oh, it's okay to not be okay. No, it's truly okay not to be okay. It's truly okay to not want to go outside and put on pants all day. But the next day, get up and keep going. But you can still have those days when you're not okay. And society has put so much pressure on the fact that, exactly, honor your emotions. And that's what's really going on. And I'm not saying that it's society's fault that the suicide rate is higher, but it kind of is, because the pressure out there is like everyone needs to be smiling and happy and high vibrational. People don't even understand what being high vibrational means. Being high vibrational means having emotional intelligence, being able to express my emotions without judgment, being able to accept your emotions without judging you. That's being a high vibration, not fake smiling and laughing and shit to make other people feel comfortable around you. That's not high vibrational. That's judgmental. And that's the issue that we're facing now. And that's why we have this high rate of people unliving themselves and things like that. Because people are not letting people be. Everybody's like, oh, I'm accepting everybody for the culture. No, you're forcing people to accept it. But you're not accepting them. That's the problem. Everybody wants people to be on their same frequency of what they want, not of who people actually are. And that is the issue that we're really facing, especially in the spiritual community. If we're going to keep it a stack, let's just keep it real. Everybody wants to be spiritual in the way that they see so fit, or how they want everyone else to be. And that's not how this works. That's not how it rocks. No, you're not a real spiritual person. You're just somebody who left the church but brought the concept of the church with you. If we're going to keep it a stack. You brought them ways with you, and you still haven't unlearned that. But you feel as though, oh, because I left this situation, I'm no longer of that. But you're still taking some of the politics with you. And that's what we have to unlearn and relearn. And that's the truth, if we really want to keep it a stack. Anyways, we have Archangel Gabriel. You got simmer with diamond light. Express your creativity. Yes, new levels is different, man. People don't really see that. People want to say, oh, is this? Nah, y'all make it. I want you to come. People want you to come to them how, oh, I want you to come to me. Talk to me. No, people want you to talk to them how they want you to talk to them. Or they're like, oh, it's aggressive. Nah, you ain't as open as you think. But that's what we have to learn as a society. We got to learn that. To be more open and less judgmental. Archangel Gabriel's angel numbers. If you see these angel numbers, you're going to see 24, 555, 23, and his number is also 13. So if you've been seeing those numbers a lot, you have been, Archangel Gabriel has been trying to get in touch with you if you've been seeing those numbers. All right, moving on to Capricorn. What are the past life messages for Capricorn? Capricorn, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. What is the past life message for Capricorn? Past life message for Capricorn. All right, people want people to be custom fitted. That's not how it rolls. You got transportation and you got trees. Some of you are meant to actually live like on a farm or like be reservationalist. What is reservationalist? I don't even know what that means. Isn't that like is that farm living? Reservationalist. Are you going to a reservation, or are you going like to the outskirts, or you're meant to live in the outskirts? Or you did in your past life, so you have it's like a lot of you, the reason why you want to live away from everyone is because in your past life you may have been that type of like, it's not giving me outcast, it's not giving me black sheep, it's giving me peaceful vibes. Like some of you are outside of the matrix, and you're trying to find, like, you might be stuck in the matrix and it feels like you're trying to find every way to get away from it. That's what that's giving me. Let's see. What is the Archangel message for Capricorn? What is the Archangel message for Capricorn? Archangel message for Capricorn. Let's see. You guys got Archangel Bobkoi. It's time to fly. Listen to your intuition. So let's see. What is the angel number for that Archangel? Archangel Bobkoi. Jumping out the window. BHOKPI. Their angel number is, you're going to see the number 848 and the number 7. 848, 7, and also the number 55. That means this Archangel is trying to get in touch with you. Okay? Aquarius. Let's see. Oh, I can't wait to incorporate these. This is so interesting. Aquarius. What is the past life message for Aquarius? Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. The past life message for Aquarius. Oh, the whole album. Oh, Bruno. That's Bruno Mars. Smoking out the window. Listen, I'm waiting. Listen, I can't wait to have me a grown-up relationship, because we gonna. Like, woo! That album is everything. It really is. That's one of the albums, and it's been a long time since we had a good album that you can play from the beginning to the end. When's the last time you were able to play out somebody's whole album from the beginning to the end? It's been a long time. Ooh, wee, right? Ooh. I tell you what, girl, this masculine doesn't know the trouble he's in. Listen, this guy told me to, where was I? I think it was like at the gas station. He said, this is the older guy. He was just messing with me because I always go to, like, y'all know I go like to the same place. I like to just know the people where I'm going. And he said, man, whoever gets you a whole issue. I was like, what? He said, you're going to be a whole problem to somebody. I said, I know. That's why I stay by myself. Anyways, Aquarius, you guys got farm, monk, or none. Okay? Farm, monk, or none. I got a feeling, dang. Y'all got a lot of archangels around y'all. But let's see, what does this monk or none have to do with Aquarius? Am I on Aquarius or Capricorn? I'm on Aquarius. That's the Archangel book. Monk or nun? Aquarius. I thought you was a spell chick, LOL. Nah, I'm definitely not one of those. Because my whole thing is, yes, I do have an altar. I have an ancestor altar, and the thing about spirituality and what you're supposed to do is, it's all supposed to be for protection. You're not and for positivity and to bring prosperity and abundance into your life and all of that, not to put harm onto others. I don't do all. I'm not sending out shit. I don't like that. I don't like women that do that or men that do that. I don't subscribe to things like that. I think that's some, in the words of the Great Blue Rose Tarot, that's some weak back bitch shit. Like, for real, people who do spell work, I don't like that. Like, why? You trying to control somebody else's fate? That's some bullshit, to be honest. That's some punk shit right there. Don't do it. Why are you doing that? Like, why? Why are you so worried about somebody else's fate? Like, that's some BS. Anyways, moving forward. Monk or nun? So you drew this card as a result of your past lifetime as a monk, nun, or someone similar. This means that you lived a life fulfilled with isolation, rules, and spiritual devotion. In your lifetime now, you may notice your tendency to isolate yourself from others. In fact, you likely feel most comfortable when you're by yourself. This is for you, Aquarius, okay? Now, other people may even refer to you as a monk. If this pattern is interfering with your relationship, you might consider having sessions with a qualified past life regressionist. Past life, you know who does good past life reading, Aquarius? If you want to seek out somebody here on YouTube, Consciousness Evolution Journey. She does really great past life regression sessions. Consciousness Evolution Journey. She changed the name. It used to be Consciousness Evolution. It's Consciousness Evolution Journey. So you may want to go check her out as well. And so here it says, in addition, you may have taken vows as a monk or a nun that may be interfering with your relationship, career, and now a lot of you are around people who do things a different way that you feel is unethical. You need to stay in your integrity. You got some of y'all Aquarius are around people that do unethical things. And this could be unethical. It doesn't necessarily have to be money. This could be like you got a whole group of friends and y'all like the baddest chicks, but some of them had surgery and you did yours naturally. And it's like somebody trying to convince you to do it how they did it, but you want to do it like the right way. Keep doing it. Keep staying in your integrity and doing it the right way, because you're going to have more success than whoever else that was. Nothing against anybody who had work done. Do as you so please. I'm talking to somebody who's like surrounded by people who are trying to convince them a different way of how they're doing it. But you're seeing results in the way that you're doing it. Somebody's trying to get you to do it in the way that they did it. Either way, both parties are getting results, but you need to stay with how you're doing it. That's for somebody. So you guys got Archangel Amethyst, which amethyst is also a crystal. Okay. And it says, purify your life with love, prepare for something better. All right. So crystals may be of significance to you. You got Archangel Femier. Honor animals. Communicate with different species. Okay. Almost say you got Lady Gaga. Lady Gaia. Your challenges are lessons. You are loved and welcome on earth. Okay. So let's go ahead and look up what the angel numbers are that represent these archangels. I can't wait until this comes more naturally to me once I learn it better, so I don't have to keep looking up the angel number. See, those are things that I pray for. I always pray for more knowledge to increase my wisdom. That's all I pray for. I pray for that. I pray for peace, and I say thank you. That's what I pray for, but I pray for more knowledge to increase my wisdom. So, Archangel Amethyst. What's the angel number? Let's see. Angel number for Archangel Amethyst is smoking out the window. Dang, they're all related, because as I looked up Archangel Amethyst, Archangel Gaia popped up, and so did Flimye, they must all know each other. I'm saying they know each other like they people. Their Archangel Amethyst number is 7. Archangel Gaia number, let's see. Smoking out the window. Gaia. How could you do this to me? Gaia. Sorry. You and that song gotta go through it. It's stuck in my head. Gaia is 222. Okay. So these are the archangels that are trying to get your attention when you see these synchronicities. And Flimye is 999. Okay. So when you see these synchronicities, this is who's trying to get your attention. All right. You're going to listen to, go listen to the intro. All right. I know if you're just coming in now, you're going to be like, what is she talking about? What is Crystal up to today? You got to listen to my intro. That's why I tell y'all got to listen to the reading in its entirety. Because even though the timestamp they're going to be there, if you miss the intro of what I'm talking about, you're going to be like, oh Lord, she's on a rampage. She's on a spiritual rampage. Somebody go get her, tie her down. Pisces. What's the past life message for Pisces? Past life message for Pisces. I can't wait to get to the elementals. I'm going to do them later. Let's see what y'all got going on for the week ahead. So I'm still going to do the reading for like the week ahead and stuff so you can know what's going on. But we do healing messages too. So Pisces, you also got trees. So a lot of you have a connection to nature as well. All right. So let's see. What is the... We missed Jim because I came in late. Who's the archangel that Pisces is associated with at this time? I need to make sure I say at this time. So next time I do a reading like this, at this time. Because it will always change. Because the energy always changes. So let's see. Ooh. Archangel Charity. Give with an open heart and be generous. So Pisces, your archangel that's protecting you and trying to get your attention at this time is Archangel Charity. So let's see. That angel number is 33, 111, and 424. Not 444, but 424 for Archangel Charity. All right, y'all. Well, that's been your reading. That's been your healing message for day of our 7-day healing. We're doing the 7 days of healing. Like, the 12 days of Christmas, we're doing 7 days of healing. That's what made me think of it, because I was listening to the song, on the 12th day of Christmas, my true love gets to me. I said, ooh, I'm going to do 7 days, because then I looked at the calendar. I'm like, oh, it's exactly 7 days until Christmas. 7 days of healing. So that's what we're doing this week. That has been your message. Don't forget to like and subscribe. You guys stay blessed, stay safe, and stay protected. I know this was a little choppy. This is my first time doing this, but this is going to be something new that we bring to the channel because, like I said, it definitely is. We're stepping into more healing, even though we should already been there. But I want to make sure that I'm doing my due diligence as what I stepped into in the spiritual contract that I signed as a messenger. So you guys stay blessed, stay safe, and stay protected. And I'll talk to you later. Bye.